Hello and welcome to the Business Standard Banking Show. Mobikwik, a fintech player that offers digital loans and payment services, reported two consecutive quarters of net profit: April, June, and July, September. In the second quarter, its revenue was 208 crore, which is 17% growth over the same period of last year. Bipin Preet Singh, co-founder and CEO of Mobikwik, is here with us today to share the company's strategy and future plans. Mr. Singh, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for hosting me.
Let me start with the Q2 numbers, which was the second successive quarter that the company recorded profit. Which part of your business is generating most of the profits?
So we had planned many years ago that we will not be only a payments platform. Mobikwik started as a payments platform providing wallet services initially, also payment aggregation services. So we have more than 140 million users who use Mobikwik app for various kind of use cases like money transfer, bill payments, recharges, and all. And also we have a network of 3 million plus merchants where customers can go and pay using QR code or online large merchants like Make My Trip or a Zomato or different kind of use cases. So our starting of the business was always about making payments easy and accessible and safe for the customers. But as we go along, we discovered that payments is not a very high margin business, right?
Right.
And also what we realized is that in India, the penetration of financial products and financial services, especially credit, but also investments and savings, is not very high. And that is borne out by the numbers. So basically in India, less than 100 million people have really good access to unsecured credit. Even on the investment side, very few people, I would say less than 50 million people, less than 5 crore people actively invest money to make returns. Otherwise, their money is just lying in their bank accounts or in the fixed deposits. So we have taken many years ago this vision of growing Mobikwik into a digital banking platform where a customer may come on Mobikwik for making payments, but eventually they get access to all kinds of financial products, starting with credit. And credit, we have two products, Pay Later as well as personal loans. We work with other lenders, large NBFCs and banks, and we provide access to credit to these customers using this Mobikwik Zip, which is a Pay Later product, and Zip EMI, which is a higher ticket loan product. So our business performance has been actually largely guided by a very good growth in digital credit. But at the same time, even payments, we are seeing significant double-digit growth year on year.
So it is the loan services which you see contributing most of your profits, correct?
Yes, for now, loan services contribute a good part of the profit. I would say around 60%. But at the same time, I think we are building like payments is obviously our bread and butter and touches the largest number of users. So that continues to grow. In addition, we are also building our investment/wealth vertical, where we are interested in providing products using which users can make higher returns than market.
So tier 2, tier 3 centers are very important for Mobikwik's growth plans. What are the trends you are seeing from those kind of cities, and how is Mobikwik going to cater to those trends? And also, what is the income profile that you are looking at for your business?
So look, I mean, see, income profile, we know that as we move away from large population centers, incomes go down. Their incomes typically range from anywhere from 25,000 up to maximum 1.5 lakh rupees per month. And in this space, they do not represent a very attractive clientele for major banks.
Right.
They are not very profitable because their ability to spend is limited. Their ability to save also by that nature is limited. They will not add to the AUM in a big way. They are not the HNIs or UHNIs. But at the same time, adding up together, we know that they have a lot of value. Statistically, if you add the number of people, most people actually don't live in major metros, right? They live in smaller towns and smaller cities. But nobody has been able to physically bridge this divide because the cost of running that business, cost of getting those customers on board, cost of advising them is relatively high. But this is where digital comes in. And this is where apps like Mobikwik come in, where because people have started using digital payments in a big way, we start building their financial profile. And using this account aggregator and Mobikwik lens, we get a better understanding or a deeper understanding. So we see that our job is to educate this set of customers and provide this array of new innovative products to them, simplify it for them, make it easier for them to trust and buy these products. And I think that is what is a huge opportunity over the next 5 years.
Now, recently, there was a fintech which has been given a no objection certificate from the Reserve Bank of India to merge with a small finance bank. How do you see this development?
I think it's a excellent development. See, when we started MobiKwik, there was no such thing as a fintech. For a market like India, trust is a very important thing. And technology companies, including startups, etc., have had to earn that trust because they don't have the trust, implicit trust that comes from being a bank or having that license where people say, okay, XYZ bank, and so, your money will be taken care of. We have had to earn that trust in a very hard way by making user experience easy, getting people on board, letting them transact, letting them get the right experience. And therefore, we were able to build up. And there are many such other companies. So this merger actually signifies that fintechs have arrived. It means that they have the right to play in the financial services market in a major way, and they can be trusted the same way as you can trust, banks and other more regulated kind of entities, but especially banks, because bank is the ultimate trust institution in financial markets. So I see this that from a regulatory point of view, from an ecosystem point of view, this is a very positive sign.
Right.
It means that more and more fintechs can think in this direction if they want to, and can build proper businesses over the next decade or so.
Have you thought of entering the banking sector? Because the licensing process is now simplified, which is available on tap now.
So currently, we are focused on playing on our strengths, which is technology, and building a large profitable business by working with banks as well as non-banks, NBFCs for loans. But essentially, our role, the way we see it, is more of an intermediary. So
Okay.
as a bank, as a fintech, or even as a payment player, we actually just transfer money from one place to another, right?
Right.
We just take money from one account and take it to another account. Holding money in the account as deposits and as a bank, and building that institution is an altogether different game. Although we have also gone to a different level in terms of the scale at which we operate, right? I mean, like you said, about being profitable and scaling up the business, we have done tremendously well. But we will look at whether there is an opportunity for something like this in the future. But as of now, there is no such plan.
Now that Mobikwik is making profits, consecutive 2 quarters of profit, do you think it's time now to revive the IPO plans? You deferred the IPO in November last year.
So we have maintained that we are going to go into an IPO. As you know, in 2021, we filed for the IPO and we came very near to going public. And in the process, we did all the steps necessary to go public. Corporate governance, independent board, shareholding, everything, accounting, etc. And we continue to follow those standards. So we believe we can go public anytime we wish to. But as of now, what we are looking at is that we need to demonstrate an important thing for the markets, because in the markets, the startups are still considered as companies which are cash burning and unprofitable and just using investor money and burning it. That perception needs to change, and we are trying to change that by building a business which has both the elements, growth as well as profitability. So I think we are thinking that we will maintain this for a few more quarters, and then we will take the call.
Few more quarters of profitability. On that note, Mr. Singh, thank you very much for speaking to Business Standard. It was pleasure talking to you.
Thank you. Thanks, Manojit. Thanks for hosting me.
If you like this video, share it and subscribe to Business Standard. For more news, views and insights, log on to www.business-standard.com. Do also follow us on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Telegram and LinkedIn.
I am the blue of the limitless sky. I am the inspiration that led success soar high. I will achieve, I will fly high. I am the I in SBI.
I'm backed by the nation's trusted bank, SBI, the banker to every Indian.